What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are looking at the current best farming spot for the Lovebird, the Love is in the Air mount, and I got a couple of really cool spots that I'm going to test out as well. So if you aren't subscribed to my channel, you should do so now, and you will be notified whenever I upload those videos. But basically, Love is in the Air event just went live on the EU, and by the time this video goes live, it's not up for the US, but it is in a couple of hours. So the problem with the Love is in the Air event is that every single time when we find a good spot, Blizzard nerfs the shit out of it. So last year, for instance, everyone was on the Broken Isle at Eye of Ashara under level 50 tunes, farming these slime guys. It was considered the best farming location for the lovely charms in order to get the mount. But, of course, Blizzard Fun Police nerfed that as well. So that leads us to today's farm. Before we dive into it, I do want to mention that you guys can still get the 0 to 10 million gold guide. Basically a book that I made over a year ago. It's over 100 pages. It's very easy to follow along because it's like step by step. Do this and then you move on to this. And it contains all the best methods that I personally use in order to achieve multiple gold caps. And the best part about it is that the book gets constantly updated. So the people that bought the book 1.5 years ago are still receiving every single future updates for the book for free. So whenever a new expansion comes out, I'm updating the book for that expansion and send the copy for free to everyone that has already bought the book. So make sure you use code Shadowlands for 50% off. And today's farm, very simple to do. We're going to be killing boars, but it's important that you guys first make a tune, right? And you want to make a level 10 tune. Make a level 10 tune, and I prefer it to be a mage because they got nice AoE that kill the mobs fast, which I'm going to show you guys. You equip it with heirlooms. You can also enchant it and stuff like that in order to do it even more efficiently. And it's very important that you cap your experience because you can only obtain this currency, which is used to purchase the mount, if you kill mobs that will yield experience. So you want to make a level 10 and then you cap the experience on level 10 and you constantly kill these mobs. Now, before you do the farm in the first place, you need to do that. Plus, you need to go to your capital city, Stormwind or Orgrimmar, and you need to talk to the Flying Goblin, and he's going to give you the lovely Charm Collector's Kits. Once you have this one, you can officially get the lovely charms just by killing mobs. You don't have to loot the mobs. They just happen to appear in your bags. Like I'm going to show you. If you look at my general window, you see when I kill these guys, boom, I just magically get the lovely charms in my bags. These guys, super easy to kill, and they hyperspawn like crazy. Like, look at this. As soon as I kill these, there's more pigs spawn. Like, they spawn all the time. It's a very good spot. And the cool thing about it, right now we're just 2 people. Like, we're me in this pit, and then we have Banshee in this pit right here, killing him to make the pig spawn even faster. But if you were to have 4 people on this farm, 1 at the X mark, 1 at Skull, and then 1 at green marker, 1 at the orange marker, you can kill him even more efficiently. It's absolutely insane. You're never going to die. A pro tip, however, is to swap between the trinkets, right? So whenever you kill a mob that yields experience, you will gain 2% of your mana or 2% of your HP if you use the Swift Hand of Justice. So whenever I'm low on mana, I use double Eye of the Beast for mana gain, and then when I get low on health, I swap over to 1 Hand of Justice, so I also get some HP. It makes it so that I can constantly kill these guys. I don't ever have to take a break. So let's look at the numbers, like how good is it really? Now, when I did a test session, I was averaging 120 lovely charms every 6 minutes, which means 1,200 lovely charms an hour. And you need 2,700 of these in order to buy a mount, because 10 of these equals 1 lovely charm bracelet. And 1 lovely charm bracelet equals 1 love token. And you need 270 love tokens to buy a mount. So maybe that's a bit too technical. The only thing you need to know is you will get a mount. If you do a 2-man or solo, you will get a mount roughly every 2.5 hours. if you have 4 people and you can manage to constantly kill him, you will get 1 mount every 2 hours. So right then, it's just a question of how much gold will you actually make? Well, that naturally depends on the prices on your realm. Historically, you want to sell the mounts either very damn fast at the beginning of the event, when people are all hyped up and they're looking into buying the mount and so on, or you want to wait until the event is over and then actually wait a couple of months. Because what's going to happen is eventually everyone is going to be farming for these mounts because they want to make gold. And then the prices, they plummet. They go down to close to nothing. But even when the prices go down to nothing, they're usually sitting at a low 100,000 gold. If you do it efficiently and you get a mount every 2 to 3 hours, you're talking about still like a 33 to 50,000 gold an hour, even with low prices on the mount. So I generally think that this is the best farm that you can do right now when the Love is in the Air event is active. I would definitely advise you guys to do it. Now, you can obviously also min-max this farm. You can do it with a Monk, with a constant spin. A lot of people have level 10 Twinks that they use in order to level boost people with insane gear. Those people will do it more efficiently. You can use food buffs and enchant your gear on your level 10 toon. But the entry level in order to do this farm efficiently is very simple. That's what I wanted. I wanted simple farms that everyone could do, that didn't require you to have this crazy setup to begin with. The only thing you need to do is make a level 10 toon, which is done instantly, right? And then you just equip some heirlooms. If you don't have the heirlooms, they're very cheap to buy, like the lowest version of them. And then you're good to go. You're good to farm. Now, as far as location goes for this one, if you don't know it by the visuals, I mean, everyone who's played a Horde toon knows about the farming spots. But this one takes place in Valley of Trials, the orcs, like, spawning zone, like the start zone, in these 2 pits. So that would be right here in Durotar, inside the Valley of Trials, in these 2 pits right here. Absolutely insane farm. And as I said, I have done and tested a couple of other farms as well that I will upload to the channel, because, let's face it, on some realms there will be too many people doing this farm to the point where it's not going to be efficient enough because there's not enough mobs to get around with. So I want to upload farms that are similar to this one, slightly worse, and in some cases hopefully even better. So make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you will be notified whenever I upload those farms. So to do a quick recap, you basically make a level 10 toon. I would recommend you to make a mage and go with arcane spec, so you can just constantly spam arcane explosion. And then you want to go to your capital city, Stormwind or Orgrimmar, and XP cap your toon. But also while you're there, pick up the lovely charm collector's kit that allows you to get the lovely charms in the first place, right? And then you head over to the farm, which in this case is Valley of Trials in Durotar. If you play an Alliance toon, you can do like me, get a helpful dude to fly you over with a 2-seater mount, like Monchi, big creds to him. If you play a Horde, it's not going to be an issue, not big of an issue, like the walk from Org is not long at all. But that was also it for today's farm. So if you guys got any questions or any other spots that you think that I should try out for the lovely charms, leave them down below. But that's it for now. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.